feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Here's Richmond. Connects from downtown. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
The three from Thompson. And that one is hammered home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Murray. Right now averaging 6 a game. Thompson outside. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, he packs it down right on top of Keegan Murray.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Robertson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Murray. There's McCullough with the three.
Nice work there to get a body, seal off his man, and collect the glass. That is textbook.
Oh, Green with a block.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
Beyond the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pass to McCollum. Launches it. Hits the trifecta.
I love McCollum's versatility as a scorer. He moves just all over the floor and gets it done.
And the Kings call time here.
For your Warriors.
First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Robertson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robertson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
The assist.
Robertson's got his second bucket of the night.
I love it when young players add elements to their game. If Murray can continue to pass like that, it'll be tough to slow down.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first. Lets it fly. McCollum's shot is off.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
You know, when it comes to Keegan Murray, it's his all-around presence that helps this team, Richard.
Yeah, he's a very talented glue guy. He doesn't make a ton of splash plays, but he is steady and consistent, and coaches love players like that.
Pass to Green. Back to Murray. From deep. And the Warriors with another three.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Here's Robertson. Here's Cousins. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here are the Kings with the ball now. Pass to Robertson. Driving inside. Back to Cousins. Here's Murray. Here's Robertson. McCollum defends. It's stolen by Green. Here's Chamberlain. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Now here's Thompson. Yet to see a basket. They grab their own miss. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Robertson's shot is off. Pass to Thompson. Let's go with a three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up 4.
The Kings, 10.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. And Post gets it to go. Post has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Now here's Hield. Still no points. Moody on the wing. Outside Hield. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Murray. Wide open look. And the jumper is on the mark.
Assisted by
Murray's got his first points of the game.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And here's Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hield from outside. Rebound by Sacramento. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Cousins. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
Back to Payton. Six to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Timeout called. The Kings. And so here's Sacramento. Pass to Richmond. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. Richmond's got 6.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
The 3 from Thompson. The rebound by Robertson.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Richmond. And another Sacramento 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Warriors trail by 6. Left side, Green. There's McCollum with the 3. Rebound by the Kings.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And he comes up with a bucket. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Murray getting out on the break. He is so quick. You are not catching him when he's out there.
1:05 left in the second quarter. The shot by Richmond, no good. Here's Golden State, trailing by 4. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. From outside the arc. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Up top, Cousins. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Chamberlain. Give him 8 points now. Thompson, no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Robertson. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here's Golden State. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Chamberlain's got 10 points. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Robertson. There's a screen. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Pass to Thompson. He drops it from range. 6 points for him.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot out. It makes him so much more lethal.
They get the rebound. Here's Ellis. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Sacramento again missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Tries the spin move. Baseline try. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses.
Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Richmond. Nails it from 3. Richmond's got 12.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside Payton. Here's Post. And it's off from 3-point range. The Kings trailing. And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Alec. Pass to Hield. Outside Moody. Hield on the wing. Fires from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound. Here's Robertson. 11 points in the game. Here's Richmond. Over Hield. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in. Valanciunas has gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Pass to Hield to end the run. The rebound by Murray. Sacramento leading by 3. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
Out to Covington. Pass to Payton. Hield on the wing. Outside Moody. For 3, Covington gets the 3 to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the Kings call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Hield. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Blocked! And he gets it back. Here's Post. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Sacramento leading by 3. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Valanciunas. Here's Carter. Shot clock at 6. No good. Good D by Payton.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Carter from outside. Buries it from 3. Carter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Thompson.
Yeah, strong answer by Thompson.
Right side Carter. Pass to Ellis. Takes a 3. They get it back. Lets it go from deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one.
37.
Kings at
The Kings, 40.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Warriors trail by 3. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Cousins. Here's Robertson. Pass to Murray. To the left side wing. Takes the 3. Robertson's shot is off. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
It's on Keegan Murray. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Pass to Chamberlain. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Thompson outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Sacramento leading by 5. Here's Richmond. 3-pointer. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Shot's good by Thompson.
And that's what you can expect from one of the greatest shooters of all time. He's just got unlimited range.
Pass to Robertson. Out to the right wing. Cousins with the screen. Puts it up from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Richmond's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Chamberlain. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Out to Thompson to take the lead. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
The Kings call timeout. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if coach's message resonates, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
And here's Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Who can forget? Clay has played in countless finals games. He is used to this pressure.
Stolen by Thompson. 4-3. Rebound by Sacramento.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Richmond. Pass to Robertson. Here's Ellis. Defended by Murray. Here's Richmond. Offline with a 3. The Warriors leading. McCollum on the left side. Thompson outside. To the wing, right side. McCollum outside. Over to the wing. Now here's Green. Fires the 3. Green able to hit from 3.
Over his career, Green has been in so many huge playoff games, so he's used to the pressure moments.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Second team foul.
And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Chamberlain. The rebound by Richmond. Kings trail by 4. And here's Cousins. The 3 is up. And another miss by Sacramento.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Back to Green. Here's Thompson. Pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. Back to Thompson. The 3-ball. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Richmond. Defended by Murray. And Green comes to help. Now Cousins. Pass to Ellis. Here's Robertson. Launches a 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-5 run. Murray looking around. So it's the Warriors who come out on top here. This one was in the balance right until the